one. Hello, 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 hello. Hey, family.
It's your girl, Nancy Drew. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone.
I was going to say that
Oh,
after
my
our
bad.
introduction. Okay.
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 Okay, start. Okay.
Hey, family.
It's your girl, Nancy Drew.
And Mama C.
And we're back with another episode of Two Black Mothers. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, like, and share.
And don't forget the notification button. And also leave your comments in the bottom. You know we always answer and get back to you because we like the mess. Time for bed.
Shut up.
Two black
Two Black
mothers.
Mothers.
All right, now what did you say?
Happy Valentine's Day. We love you all. Cheers to you.
Cheers. I just have to say I don't think Nancy Drew should drink anymore because I think she's already alleviated now. But
I feel good.
allegedly. Allegedly. So, but yes, happy
This is
Valentine's Day.
this is Bloom that I'm drinking, y'all. I'm
Yeah,
trying to
yeah. But
help
what was you drinking
my
before?
my digestive system. Can y'all see? Do a show it?
No,
Oh,
it took you out. It took your whole. You're gone. You're gone.
these dang on
Yeah,
green screens. Whatever.
I
Bloom.
know. I know. Bloom. Yes, it's a good drink. It's a good
Okay.
drink. But
So what are we talking about on this Valentine's Day?
so first I need to correct something I said. Well, when we talked about congratulations to Usher and his baby mama. They did get married.
Okay.
Yep. He posted some pictures of them getting married, wedding pictures. It looked like they got married at um in Vegas at one of those places you go and get married in 24 hours.
Yeah.
Of course, it looked like the pictures just look like that. It reminds me of that feeling. But anyway, congratulations go out to him and his baby mama, which is now his wifey. So congratulations for them. Because I was like, well, they just got the marriage license. They don't say they married, but they actually now officially had a ceremony with a white dress and everything. So
That's
congratulations to them.
wonderful. Congratulations to them. Woo woo.
Yes, 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 yes. So before we get into the juicy tea, we have not went through any of like any video for real. And that was a couple of videos I wanted to show you, but tonight our topic is definitely going to be back on Auntie Monique, Auntie Mo, Uncle Daddy, and the estranged son Shalon. Is his name Shalon?
Mm-hmm.
The estranged son Shalon. He posted another video. He said this will be his last one. He posted another video, very well spoken. I am so on his side right now, and I hope he is telling the truth. Then Monique posts some receipts, which I don't know. So we'll go into it in a minute, but I did want to share. So um, it's this gym in Chicago, Cleveland, somewhere. They have live performances doing their workout. I thought that was the best idea ever. I just really do. It's nothing like going to the gym and have a live DJ there, but having a live performance. I've been to a gym and they've had a live DJ. It gets you crunk. It really makes you want to work out hard. But this gym,
Man, shout out to Cleveland. Shout out to Cleveland.
Cleveland,
So you guys don't see, but this
had
is
Young
Young
Jock.
Jock, and he's performing at a gym. And we're gonna get into the details after this performance. Just watch. Because when I say Cleveland gonna do something crazy, Cleveland gonna do something crazy.
So I had to stop that. Do Young Jock have a new album out? I've never heard that song.
I don't know if Young Jock has a new album now, but I'm pretty sure he has plenty of songs you never heard. If it's not "Meet Me in the Trap," it's going down.
I'm like,
Meet
why?
Me
Why
in the
you think he
Mall.
has plenty of songs I never heard? Is it because of me or because of him?
No, because of him. I'm just saying that he has about 5 songs that we are going to know. I mean, and he did have plenty of albums, so I
But I
mean, he
was
don't
just
really have to.
saying, I like Jock. I like Jock. He,
Okay.
you know how I feel about the love ballads, and he wasn't a love ballad type of person.
Okay.
He was a get crunk type of person, and that's the type of music I like. That get
I don't
crunk
know if
music.
I would want that in the gym. I don't know if I'd be able to realize that I'm still in the gym. I might think I'm in the club.
Well, some of these people, but it's one of those step aerobics. You know how they got the trap aerobics now? You go and then people be getting it in. Now I am a workout person. I go to the gym 5 days a week, but I don't think I could do this. I couldn't hang with these people. I couldn't. I go into the gym to lift weights. I do half cardio, half weights. But this right here, they do cardio the whole time. These people was getting it.
So this gym called Extreme Compound. Now, Extreme Compound is located in
Oh, that's
Mayfield,
my girl
Ohio,
right
which is
there. I love
about
her.
10 miles
I
east
love her
of
too. She
Cleveland,
keeps
but
us
it's
on
not
top
far.
of the
And
tea.
Extreme Compound thought it was a brilliant idea to
Maybe
have
we'll
Young
have her on the
Jock
show one day.
performing while people were working out.
Definitely.
Because tell me that's not brilliant. Tell me it's not. Because you
It is
lied.
Tell me
brilliant.
it's
And if you go to
not.
the comment section of this video, people are saying, is this the new wave of gyms like having live performances? Because I love it. And I don't know how much this gym paid Young Jock to come and fly to Cleveland and perform for that class. But shout out to the class because I'm jealous of y'all. And baby, when I tell you they turned up as soon as they saw Young Jock coming in, y'all, they turned up. No, I'm so jealous. So I'm going to tag this page below. And if you're in the Cleveland area, suburb area, which would be like Cleveland, Cleveland Heights, Euclid, you'd be near this gym. Now, I don't know when their next live performance is, but after that performance with Young Jock, you better know it's probably already sold out. Man, shout out to.
So, this gym, she put it in here. Extreme Compound. I looked it up or did something, but they had a couple of people come out and perform. They had
Okay.
Candy Girl. Who is that? Take that Laffy Taffy. That Laffy Taffy. I'm
Is it
starting
D4L?
to see spaceships on bang. Yeah. Da 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 da. I don't know their name. I don't remember, but
I thought it was
they
D4L,
too.
but I don't know.
Or Young Jock just brought all the Atlanta crew with him when he came, and they all performed at the same time. I don't know. I look like different people. He looks different. He don't look like he was in the front the last time. But it may be D4L. It's D4L, and it's another person who became his own solo person.
With the white glasses.
Yeah. What's his name? Oh well. So they perform at this gym, and I think that's a great idea. And I am so surprised Atlanta didn't think of it first. So surprised. But guess what? A couple of weeks it'll be one out.
That's right.
Yep. So I just had to talk about that. Kanye West. We talked about Kanye West and him doing that Super Bowl ad. Did you see the Super Bowl ad? I did not. Everybody keeps saying he had
I
the
watched the
Super
Super
Bowl ad.
Bowl from the beginning to the end, and I did not see a Kanye West ad. So I think he was being sarcastic and saying like it was going to be this much for a Super Bowl ad, and instead I'm just going to use my iPhone and tell y'all to go shop.
Well, so
I wonder how much did Temu make off the ad? Like, did people go shop on Temu?
Temu, yes, they
said it's Temu.
It is Temu, and they was making money anyway. I mean, we was giving them all our coins anyway, and getting disappointed when it comes, and would still go because it just looked so. It just had your hopes up so high when you look at the ad. You're like, oh, I'm about to get this, and when you get it, if y'all really want to know. Look at one of my videos. I was so disappointed when I got that Vaseline and it was Vazan. I was so disappointed because I swear that was said Vaseline when I ordered it, and when I received it, it was Vasan. Okay, it was not Vazan. It was Vasan. And I was scared to use it, so I gave it to my daughter. So I'm just, I was just like, what in the world? What in the world? So, but still the same. I did buy some other stuff off Temu. It's always a 60-40 split for me. Sometimes you get a good thing and sometimes you don't when you buy stuff off Temu. But I'm sure they made their money back from those ads. From those ads. And somebody was saying something about the who had a lot of money, the Jesus ads. Whoever did the Jesus ads, I don't know if the churches got together and because it's what how much was it? It was $3 million for 30 seconds or something like that. There was about 5 or 6 Jesus ads in there. So they had some money. They had some money. Yeah, they had some money. But let's move on. Another thing, Usher. So Usher performed in the Super Bowl to pump his tour that he's going on. Now, tickets are sold out. Tickets are sold out and they're harder to get than Beyonce tickets was. Now, here's the things between Usher tickets and Beyonce tickets. Beyonce, they had a plan before these tickets dropped. Like
Right.
I think they called Jordan because you know how people go over a frenzy about Jordan and people done got in fights. And so they had to change the way that you buy Jordans now. So I think they got in touch with them people and figured out a way how you can get Beyonce tickets. And they did the lottery and then the raffle, and then you went in and you bought tickets and stuff like that. But Usher's everywhere. This young lady is saying everywhere she go, she sold out. Let's listen to her.
Usher. Somebody add him to
This
the
my
group
girl
chat.
too.
Hey, Mr. USHER. I got a new spelling word for you. It's SOLDOUT because that's what happens every time I try to get tickets to your show. I done sat in the queue for about 12 different cities, Usher. And I sit there and I wait and it counts me down. And then it'd be like, ooh, get ready to pick your seats. And then these are the seats, Usher. These are the seats where I'm supposed to sit. Do I bring my own chair? Am I sitting on somebody's lap? Am I on the floor? Because this isn't giving a blue dot for me to pick a seat. And one venue gave this option. What is this?
What's that?
Who gonna sit like this? So every time that you singing a song that I'm bopping to, that I'm having a good time to, I gotta turn around to my folks. I gotta turn around to my folks because I can't see them next to me because they're here, Usher. They're here. Then I finally get to pick a seat, but now the seat is $22.
So let's get into these prices. That's one ticket. One ticket. Section 121.
That's
row
like
1.
This.
Seat 9. $2,250. One ticket.
What happened is everybody they resell. Everybody done bought up all these tickets because he been performing because he performed on the Super Bowl, and now they just want to resell. I thought everybody seen him for his residency.
I guess he got a new show put together. Did you see him when you went to Vegas?
No, because the ticket said $400.
Well, shoot, you definitely ain't seeing them for
$2,250. And when we got there, it said $400, but they was resale. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you probably caught them when they first went on sale, they probably was a good price, but everybody just bought them up and resold them because his residency was such a big hit and everybody was going to see him. They just started reselling them tickets.
Yeah.
I had a girl on my flight. She had missed the concert because our flight was delayed 3 hours.
Dang. Oh, see, for stuff like that, you fly in early. You get a hotel tonight and you stay the night.
Fly in the day of.
Yeah.
It's just like a cruise. You don't fly in the day of a cruise.
No, you go in the night before, you get up, you get ready. Yeah, what was she thinking? I have no clue. But you know, to each his own. But yeah, so their tickets was expensive. They're sold out. Big ups to Usher. He did his thing though. He performed. He did exactly what he was wanted to do. Whoever his PR person, manager is, kudos to them because he did his residency and he said he did his residency to get the Super Bowl. He knew the Super Bowl was coming to Vegas. He extended his residency so he could get the Super Bowl gig, and he got the Super Bowl gig. Hands down, he's friends with Jay-Z, but he got the Super Bowl gig and it was much deserved. And he did a great job. And now tickets sold. Great strategy plan for him. Kudos to him.
Great comeback.
Yes. Who calling the comeback? I've been here for years. But anyway, moving on. I just had to show this because Mama Tina face says it all. Mama Tina don't play. She is a black mother. We need to have her on the show one day because she is a true black mother. She do not play. Look at this video. So Beyonce was seen at New York Fashion Week. You
Because
went
her
to New York
cousin was in
Fashion
the
Week. What, last year? Did you go to New York Fashion Week last year? Was it last
in
year? You went to New York
September.
Fashion Week. Yeah. So
Her cousin
you know
was
how
in the
crazy it is.
show.
Okay, one of her cousins was in the show. Was this the cousin with the big booty?
No, this is a boy.
Oh, this is a boy. Okay, because there was another cousin. She went to a wedding, took a picture, and the cousin stopped the internet then, and then got PR because it was like this is Beyonce cousin, and she had a nice body. But let's go into it.
Why she looking like that?
Like if you don't move that damn light out of my face, because they was flashing a light, just kept flashing pictures at Beyonce, and this is the face Tina Knowles did.
Well, what she should have did was looked at Beyonce because it probably was a reflection off that bright ass suit she got on.
That's a
wasn't
mixture
the cameraman fault.
That's Act 1 and plus Act 2 put together. So you got Renaissance and Renaissance, and you have Texas Hold'em put together.
Well, Mama Tina look good because I know she got to be in her 60s.
Yeah, yeah. Mama Tina, she look good. She do. She look good. She's always have though. She always have. I don't know if she got any work done, but she looks good. She looks good.
Hi.
See the lights?
I mean, somebody over her head with a light.
Yeah, but that just tripped me out.
Look, I'm telling you, it's that purse. The purse is a reflector. That purse is reflecting. Look at it.
Yes, I don't know what that purse is. I don't know if that's a Telfar purse or not, but if she show us, it's gonna be sold out. But anyway, moving on. But I just wanted to show that. So let's get into the juiciness, okay? Let's get into the true hot topic of tonight, and that's back to Auntie Monique and her estranged son. He put out a video, well-written video.
Well-written.
Yep, well-written. Hold on, let me find them. I sent it to you. Girl, I don't care about you, but okay. He posted this morning, early this morning. He's an early poster. Let's get into the video.
All right, so I'm just gonna
get boy Shalon.
So I find it unique that my video was in response to my mother and not her husband, but yet he still had the most to say, which isn't
He had a 45-minute sermon.
I said that, like, if I'm not even your son, what do you have to say? Why are you talking to me? Like, leave me alone.
Exactly.
Uncommon. I also find it unfortunate that my mother does not seem to speak on her own. The only two worlds that I know where daddy is used is for children speaking with their fathers and women acknowledging their pimps. Her husband starts off by literally doing the very thing that I said that they would do, which honestly kind of made me feel as though their response was ironic because they validate my original video. Either A, she has some newfound moment of clarity, or B, she retreats back to daddy. In her retreat back to him, though, he does not acknowledge what I did say, but instead begins to create a new narrative of things that I did not say, which negates the effects of a response video. The two of you essentially created a new video rather than actually respond to what was actually said. You also brought up my father. My father, though, is not doing interviews talking about me. In quick regards to the 3 sons comment, under the context in which your husband was speaking, by your rationale, Ma, he should have easily had no problem saying 4 sons, especially since you say he knew me before I knew me. The 2 of you can sometimes come off as seekers of weak levels of empathy from others, while at the same time sidestepping any accountability that one may need to take. To attempt to address what I said to another man while also trying to make your wife victim number 1 has nothing to do with you. My father did not need you to speak for him. You're her daddy, not his. My mother has been speaking on our relationship for years. So to imply that only one side of a story was told when there are several articles and interviews throughout the internet discussing my strained relationship with her, filled with quotes from your wife speaking directly about me, while also providing vague context and downplaying the impact of an uninterested mother. I am 33 years old and have had ample
You're only
opportunity
33.
to go to the media and
So
tell
the other
some
brother
BS story
older.
for a BS amount of money.
I think he forgot his age because because I'm sorry because
You think what?
I think he forgot his age
Now, why is that?
because the internet show says, I mean, hold on, let me go back to it because the internet definitely said his age.
That he 36.
34. That he's 34. The other one is 32. So he was right. He said 34, right?
He said 33, but it's okay. Maybe his birthday coming.
No, Negro. Let me see his birth.
When his birthday?
1990. Born 1990. Maybe his birthday. Okay, maybe his birthday
No,
is
when is
in
his birthday
October.
though?
It don't say.
Yeah.
It just says born
Oh,
1990. It
okay.
don't say on here. We have to do some more digging because
Okay.
we will find his birthday. But he's 34. So Jack the Junior is 32. Did we
Okay,
find
gotcha.
him? We didn't find him yet. And he
We
still
didn't
hasn't
find him
spoke out.
yet.
Oh, we're gonna find him. Let's get to it.
But instead, I am on TikTok expressing my feelings for free. If the 2 of them were paying attention, I literally explained in my first video why I am responding using TikTok. And I should not have to repeat myself. My mother also states there are some people that are saying, oh, you should be ashamed of your mothering skills. You should be ashamed of yourself. This is what I say. Let's let it play out. Because the same ones that were saying, oh, I was crazy, I was deranged, we watched it play out. So just like with my son, we're going to watch this play out. First of all, who the hell is we if it ain't you and I reconciling our relationship? Second of all, it's power in a word. Nobody is playing, but I can understand why you would use that word specifically. As you stated in the Clip Shay Shay interview, you had the mentality of a 15-year-old child. You required a man to raise you, and you were acting like a little girl. These are your words. It doesn't matter what context I have them in. This is how you thought of yourself as a grown adult who was someone's mother. Last time I checked, Monique fans, a 15-year-old grown adult who acts like a child but is in search of their daddy, they don't typically make efficient parents. But hey, I could be wrong. On a more serious note, to sit there and allow your daddy to address my mental health in a weak attempt to pass my response off as a moment is disturbing and insulting to those of us who do have mental health issues. The way I presented myself was no different than my mother.
Monique had him when she was 15.
No, she said in the Club Shay Shay interview that because of the trauma she experienced, she had the mindset of a 15-year-old and she needed a man to, you know, assist her in being a woman.
She needed a man to assist her in
She
being
didn't say
a
assist.
woman.
I don't know what the exact words was. Run it back. He say word from word what she said.
It's me.
Oh,
I
I'm
am
sorry.
Oh, not that far back.
And so I'm just going to out of a story was told when there are 3. If the 2 of them were paying attention, I literally explained in my first video why I am responding using TikTok. And I should not have to repeat myself. My mother also states there are some people that are saying, oh, you should be ashamed of your mothering skills. You should be ashamed of yourself. This is what I say. Let's let it play out. Because the same ones that were saying, oh, I was crazy, I was deranged, we watched it play out. So just like with my son, we're going to watch this play out. First of all, Who the hell is we if it ain't you and I reconciling our relationship? Second of all, it's power in a word. Nobody is playing, but I can understand why you would use that word specifically. As you stated in the Club Shay Shay interview, you had the mentality of a 15-year-old child. You required a man to raise you, and you were acting like a little girl. These are your words. It doesn't matter what context I have them in.
Okay. So she had a mindset of a 15-year-old child and she needed a
Mm-hmm.
man to raise her.
Mm-hmm.
That's still a
Basically,
little,
make her be a grown woman. Yeah, I mean,
that's
the
still a
whole
little
daddy.
weird.
Well, I mean, we already knew she was a little weird. She called a man daddy. Like, I can understand if they was in the bedroom and you said daddy, but to every day to go out in public and just be like, this is daddy, you already know that there is some issues going on.
Yeah. Okay.
This is how you thought of yourself as a grown adult who was someone's mother. Last time I checked, Monique fans, a 15-year-old grown adult who acts like a child but is in search of their daddy, they don't typically make efficient parents. But hey, I could be wrong. On a more serious note, to sit there and allow your daddy to address my mental health in a weak attempt to pass my response off as a moment is disturbing and insulting to those of us who do have mental health issues. The way I presented myself was no different than my mother and her daddy presented themselves when addressing D.L. Hughley. And her precious sweet babies ate it up. DL is wrong because he's so loud. Mo and Daddy are right because they're so calm. But I, for some reason, don't get the same energy. To simply try to call me crazy is dismissive and cowardice. Attacking somebody's mental status is a clear sign that you have zero to stand on. Furthermore, what kind of
Do he have a mental health issue?
Well, he's saying, yeah, he do.
He didn't say that. He said
When he said to
to,
attack my mental health, um,
did he say mental health issue?
I would have said to accuse me of having mental health issues when I don't.
I want to know what it is. I want to
I
know
mean,
because they
he
keep
probably
playing
just
on
go
it
through,
like,
mental health. People be depressed. They gonna call that mental.
yeah.
I mean, if my parent didn't claim me, didn't talk to me, I might be a little depressed. Trying to find out what's wrong with me. So he probably do have mental health. I don't know if he has any mental health that he had prior to his dysfunctional family, but yeah, they still attack his mental health because, like I said yesterday, that they did not cover nothing he said. They went on a whole nother rant talking about his daddy and everything. So what else he had to say?
It's crazy. Okay, let's go back. Where was I?
playing, but I can understand why you would use that word specifically. As you stated in the Club Shay Shay interview, you had the mentality of a 15-year-old child. You required a man to raise you, and you were acting like a little girl. These are your words. It doesn't matter what context I have them in. This is how you thought of yourself as a grown adult. Or a serious note, to sit there and allow your daddy to address my mental health in a weak attempt to pass my response off as a moment is disturbing and insulting to those of us who do have mental health issues. The way I presented myself was no different than my mother and her daddy presented themselves when addressing D.L. Hughley. And her precious sweet babies ate it up. DL is wrong because he's so loud. Mo and Daddy are right because they're so calm. But I, for some reason, don't get the same energy. To simply try to call me crazy is dismissive and cowardice. Attacking somebody's mental status is a clear sign that you have zero to stand on. Furthermore, what kind of person still has a text message from their wife's son that is over 2 years old, still in their phone, saved just for the purpose of re-showing it to him? What I specifically remember about that message is that at the end of it, you said something along the lines of, if you don't respond, I understand. I could care less about what your message was about. But for you to say in the message, if you don't respond, I understand, why was it then that when you and I did speak, after that message was sent, the first question out of your mouth is, hey man, how come you didn't respond to my text message? I found that to be very unique, but I did not need an explanation on how to speak to women or how to listen to women. That was not what that situation was about. My mother showed me how conceited she is in that situation that you were referring to. For a woman to villainize the actions of her son for being a man and a father to his new family simply because she had not heard from him in 2 days, as though her phone was broken and she could not check on me. Because last time I checked, I was a new parent. I didn't get a new house. I didn't go on vacation. I didn't just get a new game system. I had a baby. And in those 2 days that you did not hear from me, I was handling my business as a man and a father. But I'll assume your phone and the phones of those around you were all broken, which I wanted to believe was the reason why you did not respond to a message from your son expressing his concern over some bumps that your grandchild had on her back. You would later make it your business to tell me that you got the message and chose not to respond because her other grandmother is a nurse. Damn the fact that she is also your blood. And shout out to Nana. My baby girl loves her some Nana. The statement about money and then stating, don't let nobody introduce me to you, is not a competent statement to make because it wasn't a complete sentence, nor did the two things correlate with each other. And when did you have the time to introduce yourself to a son that you weren't interested in and didn't do the best job you could do? I'm starting to think that you're not hearing yourself. To address money, you gave me $10,000 for a down payment on a car. Yes, thank you again.
$10,000 for a down payment? What car did he go buy?
What you mean?
That's a lot of money for a down payment for a car. He must have went and got a
Well, you can
brand
put
new
that on any
something.
car.
But you shouldn't. You shouldn't. You shouldn't. You shouldn't put $10,000 on no
Why?
car that's going to be it's not going to be worth $10,000 in 2 days because the depreciation go down. That's ridiculous.
He might
I
have
hope
wanted
it.
a lower
I hope
car
it.
note.
Yeah, maybe. I
Everybody don't
hope.
want $1 million car note.
I don't want $1 million car note either, but $10,000 is a lot. I know somebody who put eleven
Not
thousand
for
dollars
her.
on the car note and it's still $900. Well, it could have been 3 years ago. She was being blackballed, so
I told you, Kevin cut her a check, so she has some
she had to
money.
pay her mortgage.
It wasn't all that money.
How much did he cut her? Because anyway,
Thank you. My girlfriend and I were already prepared to put our money together and get a car. You and your husband called us one day and stated that y'all were going to give us $5,000 for a down payment. We said, okay. You then called us back a day or two later and stated that you would be giving us $10,000 for a down payment on the car. You and him made the conscious choice to give us that money. We did not ask you for anything, but this is an example of a rich person doing something for you. And because this is, an example of a rich person doing something for you because they want to do it for you, but because it doesn't have the desired effect that they want it to have, you are inconsiderate and ungrateful. But let's take it a step further. I eventually would uncover that my mother had left me a UTMA worth $45,000. You never brought that account to my attention. You claim it was because you forgot that you even set it up in the first place, which validates my original point. Who forgets that they invested $45,000 into a child that at that time is the only child? When I was homeless and I called you to help me figure out how to access the account, you said, Shalon, I don't even know what you're talking about. And if I did, why do you think I would help you? After finding out from the Georgia Department of Revenue that they had been sending me mail to 3 separate Georgia addresses, all of which I lived at with you at some point or another. For the life of me, I can't grasp how those letters managed to slip by so many people at 3 different locations. I did, however, eventually get access to the money and the brokerage account that you had set up for me with Morgan Stanley. To be fair, what you put together for me was amazing, especially had I let it sit for a year or two, which made it bittersweet that you wouldn't have wanted to help or even educate me on how to manage what I had. My blowing through that money is all on me, and I have to take my accountability for that, and it's a lesson learned. Sydney stated that the last time that him and I spoke, I wanted to call him Dad. The actual truth is that I wanted to call him Pop. Calling you Uncle Sydney, but my mother calls you Daddy, and the boys call you Daddy. It was getting a little awkward. And yes, for a very short time, I did feel that way about you, but the more things change, the more they stay the same. Oh, Black Jesus. I do just want to really quickly give a really, really big thank you to the support that I've received throughout this. I definitely, I didn't think that that was something that was going to happen. I didn't make that video to have a tennis match with my mother. I do not plan on making any more videos. This is it. I've said what I wanted to say. To me, if you're not going to acknowledge, you've already shown me that you don't care enough to acknowledge what I did say. So I definitely don't have the expectation that you're going to acknowledge now what I'm saying. So it is what it is. But once again, I want to say thank you again, man. That day that before I posted that original video, I went to sleep with 25 followers that I probably could name all. I could probably name all 25 of those people. I think I have over like 12,000 followers now. That's really cool, man. I really appreciate that. But I just can't say thank you enough. I know I sound like a broken record, but I do appreciate the love, and best of luck to my mother in Sydney. And I hope that the Cat Williams tour is incredible. I really, really do. But when it comes to me, I am going to enjoy being a dad and being a man and just going through life, man. I don't want to be famous or notorious for being someone's neglected kid. I don't want that to be my story. And I only said what I said just to provide context, not to become anything. But y'all be safe, man. Peace.
No, that's right. You better continue making them videos because we done went from 25 followers to what?
23,000. This morning he had 10,000. This morning he was at 10,000, a little over 10,000 this morning when he posted his video. Now he's at 23,000 and 185,000 likes. And he said he's not going to post any more videos about this subject. Hopefully he I don't know what he can do now. My thing is he had a trust and he was homeless, but his mama wouldn't take him in. And maybe
I think he said that he called her about the trust and she said she didn't know nothing about it then.
Yeah.
When he was homeless. And then
but
when
he was
finally
homeless.
did get it.
And his mother didn't take him in.
Oh yeah. I mean, they've been estranged, clearly. He said when he did get the money, he blew through the 45,000.
And he admits his fault. And that's probably why she didn't want to give him the money in the first place. Because she knew he was gonna blow through it. So what did Auntie Monique have to say? So she did
she responded. Oh my God.
She did not respond. She responded, but she didn't say she didn't too much say anything. What she did was she posted some receipts.
Okay, I seen the text message, but they wasn't really receipts. That must said 2020. There's 2020. It's 2020.
Well, it was before she did some stuff, as you can see up here at the top. She did some stuff, but this is the first page that she did. And first of all, let me say this: you can delete text messages. You can delete the ones in between. So you showing this doesn't show me anything, okay? Because I
definitely can go on our text and delete all my responses and say, delete all your responses and say, I don't know why I've been texting her for days and she ain't said nothing.
Yeah. And he said that. He was like, if I didn't respond, why didn't you call? And you knew he had a new baby. Well, why didn't you call and check on the baby?
And he said it was only 2 days. Like, girl.
Yeah.
It wasn't 2 weeks.
And so, hey, baby, just checking on you. That was December 5th. Did she waited 20 days? Hey, baby, just checking on you. And right here, like I don't get it, because where is Merry Christmas and Happy New Year? Maybe they don't celebrate that. I'm sorry, but if that's your son, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Where's that? Right here. Where's that?
And
but anyway,
what the next one say?
Hey man, good morning. Hey baby,
man.
Did you mean to send this to me? And he said, I'm sorry. Hey ma, good morning. My phone auto corrected. And he put ma, but it went man. Okay. That damn autocorrect. So right there, they had a little bit of back and forth. Right here, she didn't show this. Hey now, I see you. I guess he was dancing. Hey babe, you good? I will call you tomorrow. I'm going to bed. Your mama getting older. Love you. Love y'all. So right here in 2021, they had something right there. What was you gonna say?
I just feel like I have to go with Shalon just because of the things that the whole daddy thing, uncle, makes me feel like they mistreat him. Like regardless of the fact if he came to, even Papa, what's his name, Uncle Daddy said he came and asked me could he call him Daddy, but he the uncle or whatever. So he said, yeah, I came to them because my brothers call him Dad, she called him Daddy. I wanted to call him Pops. I thought it was weird calling him Uncle Sid, and y'all said no. You definitely isolated him and made him feel like an outcast. Like, why is everybody else able to call this man Daddy? And he really needed me as a relative, because I would have told him, you don't even want to call the nigga Daddy, really. Like,
don't even call him.
Don't
and
even
that's
call him,
why
period.
he didn't call him. That's why he did not call them. That's why. That's why.
That is ridiculous. And like he said, I don't even know why y'all brought up my daddy. Like, that didn't have nothing to do with nothing. You know how many blended families there is? The people that call multiple people mama, multiple people daddy. Like, his daddy had nothing to do with the situation. And so it really makes me believe that he really has been mistreated along the lines of, because they really didn't give any examples of anything he did, other than we gave you money for a car and you were 31 years old. Okay. He
still has the car.
Yeah, he said, y'all call me and offer the money. And beside the point, if y'all supposed to be rich people,
well, we know they're not rich.
What's her net worth?
Negative net worth.
That must said negative. Let me look and see.
I'm looking
this
it
girl
up.
That said negative.
Because she borrowed the money from what's his name, Kevin Hart, 13 million. So she got some money. She got some money.
13 million. So for 13 million, whether you got it, if you got it in properties, you got it in investments, wherever you got, if you got 13 million and you give me 10,000 for a down payment because I just had a baby and I ain't got a car, I don't even want to hear about it no more. It's gone. Make it a write-off. You can call me charity. You can call me charity, because I don't want to hear about that. Yeah. What does Sid do? Oh, he the manager, so he get a piece of her. Okay.
He 13. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see what they got. His name, his network in there. No, they don't have how much he got. Oh, it's a shared combined approximately of 19 million. So he's worth, if she's worth 13, so 19, so 6 million. He's worth 6 million.
Yeah. So I don't want to hear about y'all $10,000 donation y'all made.
I know.
I don't want to hear about your $10,000 donation you made to me years ago when my baby was born and I needed a car, regardless if I was 31, 41, 68. As a parent, and you got it. It'd be one thing if you ain't have it. If you ain't have it, then you wouldn't offer it. But you called me up and said, hey, we're gonna give you 5,000. Matter of fact, we're gonna give you 10,000 down. Matter of fact, you should have just bought me a car.
You should have. Or gave one of his. I know they got plenty over there. Yeah. Yeah. So the moral of the story is here. They're not talking to each other. They can text though, and she saved the text from 2 to 3 years ago, which buffoons me, because why would you save? Well, I don't know, because I do save text too. Like in the iPhone, they do talk to each other. I think he got a new phone right here because he went from green to blue. So he went from Android to Apple. Yeah, he went to Android to Apple.
Hmm. Maybe she bought
So
an iPhone.
yeah, but she ain't named that, so she probably didn't. But here, what I see in these text messages, she say a lot. Hey, sweet baby, let me call you later, and then she forgot a lot of things reading the text messages. But what she was trying to show is they don't really text a lot, and she texts him several times and he don't respond. That's what she was trying to say here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Here you go. She said, "Hey, my sweet babies," but she kills me with this. "Here are the receipts from a mother who allegedly does not love her son. We are sharing this with you, Shalom, and the community. Some will completely get it, others won't. We love you for real." That's what she say to
Girl,
everybody.
what year they say?
2021.
Woman, you cannot share
Where
text
you been this
from
whole scene
oh
when you
yeah.
did
I thought the
this?
other
I
one
said
said
it
20.
2021,
I
2020.
thought the other one said 2020.
Yeah.
But the last one I thought maybe it was more current because she said, "I'm sharing these text messages to show that we love you." Girl, where you been? It's 2024. That's not showing me nothing. That's showing me that you knew me a couple years ago.
I know, but maybe this ain't got no date right here. This one right here don't even have a date. It did. That says
Yeah,
June
because she cropped out.
2021.
She cropped it out.
Oh, okay. So this is Uncle Said right here. Uncle Said. Uncle Said. Lose my man.
Lose my man. What man he got?
Oh, you're going to lose my
My
man. That's
man.
okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. I don't know. This is just y'all
They
read that
wrong.
if
They
you to.
wrong.
They are.
And for DL to know this, it's been going on for a long time. Like you have been
Papa
acting
Smurf.
this way for a long time. So
Papa
I
Smurf.
mean, you just got to take the L on this one and say, yeah, I'm a little dysfunctional
But she's not.
because
And you know why?
why? Because Daddy said not to.
No, because what did you say her mental illness was?
A narcissist.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Both of them. Both of them. Because if she wants to stand beside Sydney, Sydney needs to stand beside her and say both of them are. Both of them are crazy. Both of them are wrong. But they won't.
Oh,
They
yeah.
don't admit when they're wrong. If you
Mm-hmm.
have been seeing since Netflix started, when she started with Netflix, it's always been somebody on her, someone is on her, someone's on her. And
And I'm
that's what
still
Papa
trying to
Smurf was
find out.
saying.
Well, where did she meet Sid at? Because she keeps saying he knew you before you was born. So like, was this daddy friend?
Yeah, yeah. It
Hmm.
was. That's what they
Uh,
said. They was
mm,
good friends.
mm. And he said, I gotta get a piece of this money. Let me come over there and be your manager.
Yeah,
I
they
can
was good
manage you,
friends.
girl.
They got a timeline on here.
She just had. I mean, even on Club Shay Shay, all that she said about being a whore and all this stuff. She been had
They
issues
grew up
and
together. They grew up
who
together.
her said.
In the 80s as sophomores at Milford Miller High School in Baltimore, Maryland.
Okay. Yet and still.
Okay, but she was married. She was married to Mark Jackson from 1997 to 2001.
Okay, and that's Junior Daddy.
Yep, that's Junior Dad. Yes. But they've been together. Well, they've been together. They've been knowing each other.
Been knowing each other.
Yes. And they had their sons in 2005. They married shortly after that in 2006. They have an open marriage,
Oh.
allegedly. Well, not even allegedly, because she said that. They used to have a podcast. They used to come in and talk about people. Um, they used to have a podcast, and they talked about their open marriage in their podcast. And what they didn't even say open marriage. What Monique said was, if my husband goes out on these trips, I am going to pack him some condoms in his bag.
Oh, okay. Thank you, girl.
So that is what she said. So it says an open marriage, but she's just saying that's what's going to happen. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Who fault is it at this? Like we say, why is
It's the
Monique allowing
parents.
him to be? I'm not even talking about him. We know it's the parents for Shalon.
Oh,
Why is, like we're saying, like why is Monique? Why is Monique allowing Sydney to do this, to out talk her, to do this? But who do we blame him? Do we blame Sydney or do we blame her?
I blame her.
Because it's her life.
Yes.
But she had a 15-year-old mindset, according to her and her son.
Well, she should have went to a therapist.
She should have. But nevertheless, her therapy is her daddy.
It's not. It's dysfunctional. It's dysfunctional, and her other kids probably have some mental issues as well because of this dysfunctional household.
But we haven't heard from them.
Exactly.
Like, why haven't
that tells
we
you
heard
something.
No. Well, we
That
just
tells you
named
something.
hearing from her son. Yeah, because we didn't hear from none of the kids.
Well, I'll tell you this. If a random child showed up and said, talking about my mom and talking about how horrible she was and she was a good mother to me, I would have been right behind him. Like, I don't know about Shalon experience, but you know, my mother has always been good to us. But because everybody's quiet, it's saying that
Yeah. Yeah.
The Hicks boys is over there at their girlfriend house, like, you know, well, I ain't gonna say nothing.
Yeah. I really want to find
Mark Jr.
Yes, I really do. I want to find him. We have to put in our do some really some searching. Because I want to find him, and I know he's out there. Like, who's not on social media that's in this age range?
They on there. That's what I'm saying. They just undercover because this is a dysfunctional household. I'm telling you. I can see dysfunction. You know, I know a dysfunctional person when I see one.
And how do you know that? How do you know that, Nancy Drew?
It's you know my 38 years of being here. I have seen some dysfunctional people and narcissists, and that is what's going on in this situation. And now, prior to this, like the DL Hughley thing, Steve Harvey, Tyler Perry,
Go ahead,
Oprah, all them. I was on her side. But when it comes to children, I gotta go to the other side, because if you disown your child, you're gonna need to tell me why. You're gonna need to tell me that he tried to put some pine sol in your drink. You're gonna need to tell me you woke up and he was standing over you with a knife. You're gonna need to tell me he tried to transfer the 13 million out your account to an offshore's account for him. You're gonna need to tell me something. If you can't tell me nothing, all you can tell me is that he has mental health. I don't know what that means. And you telling me about daddy and his daddy was friends and he the uncle and all this stuff, like, this is telling me that I need to call Ayana. Ayana, are you available?
That's what I was saying.
That is what's needed for this family. They need to sit down.
Fix my
and
life.
Then not only that, let's go back. Oprah, way long time ago, brought her family on the show, and everybody was like, oh, that was so wrong. You know, she was wronged by her brother, and Oprah done brought her family on the show. Like, even her family don't deal with her. So
we
something
know
is
why.
going on. But everybody in the family, like you I mean, even it just wasn't her and her brother, right? Don't she got other siblings?
I don't know. I'm
Mm.
sorry. I was trying to find somebody, but I don't know.
I want to see, do she got other siblings? Because, like I said, even if her brother did do something to her, that wouldn't negate. It wouldn't be none of the other kids' fault.
Mm-hmm.
So you just cut everybody off. Sure, she ain't even got no.
She don't have nothing saying about her siblings.
No, she is the youngest of 4 children. So
there's somebody out there.
Yeah, it's other siblings out there. So I'm saying, okay, she said her brother sexually assaulted her. Essay. She's not supposed to say the words.
Okay. I thought you was calling him and say, "Oh my God." Yeah, you don't. You can't say
her
words.
brother.
Thank you. To our social media consultant. You
Yes.
can't say the word.
Yes, her brother essayed her, and that's fine that you don't talk to him. So tell me, what's the reason you don't talk to your other 2 siblings?
Your parents.
Well, I probably wouldn't talk to my parents either if they knew about it. If she told them and they didn't do anything, then I wouldn't talk to them either. But what about the other 2 siblings? Why is there no relationship with them? Why is there no nieces and nephews? I mean, it's no family members. She's a mystery if you dig into it.
And why nobody's saying anything though? Because people talk for money. Why nobody's saying nothing though? Like nobody is like
cease and desist on
it's
all
not
of them.
on the thing of the acquirer.
Maybe they're on the payroll.
She don't have no money.
Okay.
She was blackballed. She's not getting the shows and stuff, so she doesn't have the money to put all these people on payroll. Her son is homeless, so it can't be. Well, was homeless. He ain't on the payroll.
Because she doesn't deal with him. I bet the Hicks boys ain't homeless. I bet Mark ain't homeless. They say they got 3 sons. I bet none of them is homeless.
I'm gonna find out because I'm gonna find them.
Well,
I need y'all family. I need family to go look for these boys. Go look for them. Go look for some of Monique family and see if they out there. I thought they would have been. If they have talked, you best believe it's already on TikTok. Because these people on TikTok, these TikTok investigators, they be on it. They will find you. They will find you.
Oh, I'm about to look. I've been a little busy. I've been looking for a new ride. Somebody hit me yesterday, y'all.
I'm glad you okay.
And I'm looking for a new ride. So, if y'all got any suggestions on what car I need to get, let me know. I don't want $1 million car note, so don't say anything crazy.
Well, car notes are $1 million now. Like there's no such thing as a 350 car note anymore. There's no such thing as a 450 car note anymore. So you best believe you about to be in the $500 and up range.
That
if you're getting something new. If you're
because
getting
my
something
car
new.
note now is in the 300s. And a $500 car note, I'm gonna need to start stripping on Saturday.
So go down to the paint. Go to the paint.
Yes, I'm gonna have to make some shake. So we shall see how it goes. I'm gonna be looking the rest of this week. Hopefully I can pick something out. I really feel like because of tax time, they probably have went up on the prices. Yep. But I really need a car. So we'll see. We'll see how this goes. I wish you had an extra car over there for me.
You want me to make that happen?
Not if I gotta pay the car note.
Oh well, then you need to push on. Okay. Push on, because that's the only way. That's the only way. But no, I think you're gonna get you something nice. It's gonna be something nice, and if I know you, it's gonna be something reasonable.
That's right.
Something nice, something reasonable. But yeah, they're going up on the prices. Prices had dropped over like at the end of last year. That's when you should have bought one, because them prices had dropped. They really dropped. People was not buying the cars like they used to. So that's when you should have bought it, being last year. But nevertheless,
Mm-hmm.
if I know you don't want anything used, but if you try to get something used, then maybe it won't be as high of a car note. Or I know a lot of us people frown on this, but a lease. Well, I don't think you should get a lease because you drive a lot. You truly drive. Oh my God, you put so many miles on your car going back and forth to the different states that you have properties in. So yeah, so maybe not. So best of luck.
Thank you so much.
All right. Oh, so it was an interesting show tonight. We didn't get into a lot of gossip. We went back into Monique's story, and hopefully we have wrapped up that story. I'm over them now. Unless some more juice come out. But as of right now, I am over I am over them. I am ready to move on to something new. We will have new juice tomorrow. It's about that juice. We'll have new juice and mess tomorrow for you. So
and I'll be available all throughout the day tomorrow. So I will be making sure that I am up on the hot topics and be looking at everything.
Yes, please, because tomorrow I have a busy day tomorrow. So please, I need you to be on top of it because I be distracted with trying to find the juice and working at the same time, not making my meetings that I'm supposed to make because I'm looking for the juice. But yes, so find the juice tomorrow, send it to us. We'll be ready to discuss hot topics tomorrow. So now it's time to say goodbye. To all my family.
Till we meet again.
Until we
meet
again. Charles, your lunch is ready. Do you see it? Did you see it?
You had a background singer.
Yes. And she said it the same time I said it though. Charles, your lunch is ready.
What is it on?
She didn't say it that time. They be hating on you.
They be hating on you, yeah.
Charles, your lunch is ready.
There she go.
I made it just for you. She said, I made it just for you. Yes, but let's get into Miss Netta them tomorrow. Let's see what's going on in Miss Netta world. They finished their surgery. And then after surgery, they was eating macaroni and cheese and collard green. I thought you couldn't eat stuff like that after the surgery.
Oh, you can eat whatever you want. It's
I guess they didn't mess with their stomach. They didn't mess with their stomach.
They had lipo, but they didn't have any weight loss surgery. I mean, Miss Netta already had weight loss surgery.
So you telling me you have lipo, get the fat taken out, and you go eat some macaroni and cheese and collard greens. That's what we do. We put the fat back in.
When it's free.
All right. Now it's time to say goodbye to all my family. Until we meet again.
Make sure you subscribe, like, and share.
And don't forget to hit that notification button and leave your comments. We'll be sure to get back with you with the hot mess tea. Bye.
Peace.
Peace.